Some South Africans are renting out their bank accounts to undocumented foreign nationals. Banks say this is illegal even if it's your partner. This is because often such bank accounts are used to commit fraud and money laundering, resulting in arrest and prosecution. The country's banks say suspicious activities have found their ways through the banks, with 82% of the cases already on the authorities' database.
Criminals are finding new ways to actually perpetrate fraud because of the increased security in the banking industry. And one of the things that they're doing now is to sort of use victims, as money mules. And it's very often young people coming into the economy for the first time. And we feel that it's important to proactively create awareness, especially over this Black Friday festive season, so that consumers are aware of these scams. What we have picked up as well is that a very, very small percentage of our accounts are actually mule accounts, but we're seeing an increasing trend in this area. And this is not just the Time Bank increase, this is a global South African banking fraud trend as well. And SABC also refers to that in their crime statistics.
Time Bank is cautioning customers to steer clear from such activities, as there's a risk that one may be helping criminals to commit crimes, break the law and hide the money that they've illegally obtained from criminal networks. The bank released a statement saying this is also happening through illegal immigrants that pay locals to open bank accounts for them.
They often have a very good story or a very good legitimate reason, where they could entice you to open an account on their behalf or share your information with them. But that's just one of many different angles that they could take, not necessarily the only angle. But I think the main thing just to be mindful of here is that there's often a very good story that, they have, which could convince you that it's actually for legitimate means. And I think that's where consumers need to be very mindful as well.
The South African Fraud Prevention Services says social media has made these syndicates to thrive, and that once caught, you become listed. The organization has been doing work to ensure accountability. It has cautioned customers of prosecution and a litany of charges if one is found to have opened an account on behalf of another.
A lot of people don't appreciate the seriousness and significance of it, because money muling is there to launder money, to try and get illegitimate money or proceeds of crime laundered through the banking system and making it legitimate on the other end. Now, we've seen research coming from the UK that money muling is linked to human trafficking, it's linked to the drug trade, it's linked to terrorist financing. All sorts of organized crimes are making use of this type of phenomenon to launder stolen money. And, we just think a lot of the time, I'm doing somebody a favor, I'm helping them out, I'm making a bit of money from my side as well. But one needs to understand the seriousness of this. I mean, we're battling globally and also in South Africa with things like human trafficking.
The organization says although banks have tightened security controls, this activity is spreading across other sectors of the economy.
It's got a significant impact on the economy and on the individuals involved. We've actually seen through our members reporting these sorts of incidents to us, we've seen an 82% increase year on year in the number of mule accounts being loaded on our database. So definitely having a significant impact. And what we've also noticed, it's not just focusing on the banking sector. We're starting to see muling activity taking place within the insurance sector, within the retail sector as well. So it's spreading its tentacles. A couple of years ago, it was focused on the banking sector, and that's where it stayed. But we're now definitely seeing instances where it's moving into other sectors of the economy as well.
A call for more consumer awareness and for the public to refrain from sharing financial details and be careful of opportunities offering quick money for opening an account. Lost and stolen identity documents have also been cited as a tool for illicit activities, with the public urged to promptly report any missing document, including bank cards. Katlego Logodi, SABC News, Johannesburg.